morning. Well, here we are again, deja vu. Eventually the weather will catch up to the forecast. It's still pretty warm out here. Oh well, enjoy it while it lasts, right? So far, August has been my most difficult month, but it's better than 60 below. That's what I keep telling myself. On a positive note, got a bike rider coming. Morning. On a positive note, Mr. Painter started stringing the Lowe's bubblers in my grow room yesterday. I'm so excited about this. I really appreciate that he's running them this time because he's much better at that than I am. I can do it, but he's better. Plus, he's better at like connecting different sized hoses together. That is definitely a talent. But he started that project for me. For now, I'm just going to manually water that space until we redo those bubblers. But we're going to get this dialed in. And it's important, actually, I think, because I've been watching these videos about people in Canada that their groceries have gotten so expensive. They're actually paying $8 a head for lettuce. And I talked about this a little bit yesterday in the grow room. But it's so easy to grow something as simple as lettuce. I mean, everybody who's dealing with a grocery crisis should think about growing something basic. You know, lettuce and radishes are pretty darn easy. You just need some dirt or hydroponics and grow lights. In a cooler climate, you can actually do indoor growing with dirt. Here in our heat, the fungus gnats are a real problem with soil. But seriously, people, if you have $8 lettuce at your grocery store, you should be growing your own lettuce. It's definitely what I would do. Onions also are a good thing to grow. Every time I buy an onion from the grocery store, I take it and I use the onion down to the point where the roots are, and I replant that little part where the roots are. Last year I replanted my seeds from the onions, but something was eating them. So we did get a few onions from seed, but a lot of those things got eaten. So I'm alternating between planting onion seeds in our grow room, and I'm actually putting some out in the garden right now. There's not as many birds, seed-eating birds in the yard right now, so I'm hopeful that they won't find all of them. I've had some success with the carrot seeds that I put out. I did see the doves out there munching away. Hey, good morning, Will. How are you? Munching away on some of them, but they didn't get them all. And we do have some carrot seeds coming up. Carrots are a good crop to grow over the winter in the desert. We actually got some nice ones. Hey, League, welcome to the channel. Good morning. So yeah, we're in the process of enjoying our summer garden and thinking about the winter garden. Got a few things going for that. Have a little cruciferous growing in the grow room to transplant out. Planted some green bean seeds. I'm thinking this is the perfect time to plant those. Planted some onion seeds. Have carrot seeds already planted. That's one nice thing. Even though it's hard growing here. Oh, I'm glad you're having a good morning. Even though it's hard growing here, you actually can grow something year round. And cruciferous does really well in the cold. It doesn't do too good here in the heat. Beets are another one that do well over winter here. So it's definitely a journey, but you know, if you have skyrocketing grocery costs, definitely think about growing some simple garden staples for yourself. Let me clean up after my dog here just a moment. I know you can't live on just lettuce, right? But anything you can do to supplement your grocery bill. Let's go get a trash can. Anything you can do to supplement your grocery bill really makes a difference. I know we're big meat eaters here in America, but I tell you what, you can spend a lot less money eating vegetarian or vegan food if you're really on a diet. The perfect vegan protein is a mixture of rice and beans. And I actually like quinoa better than I like rice, but we intermix them. Yeah, well, my hubby's still sleeping. He's gonna bowl tonight, so thanks for the smiley face, Alig. Okay, go back to bed. Have a great day. Yeah, my hubby's gonna bowl tonight, and so usually when he bowls, he doesn't walk with me. He's gotta watch those knees, you know. So that's fine. It's beautiful out here. I let him just rest. He's been bowling really great. It's been a little easier to sleep here. I think we're starting to lose some of our daylight hours slowly. A little more rest, but yeah, definitely think about something simple that you can grow for yourself just to aid in your daily meal preparation. I use an onion every single day, so that's definitely something that I'm growing. And garlic grows really well here in the desert. Onions and garlic like dry conditions. I could never grow those in Alaska, and now I know why. But the other cool thing about garlic is I have garlic growing all over the garden, and I didn't have anywhere near the problem with bugs this year. Didn't get any squash bugs, didn't have any leaf-footed beetles, so that really seemed to help with repelling those. I'm glad you love our dog. She is actually really cool. She's a shelter dog. We adopted her almost 3 years ago, and she's pretty interesting. They told us she was a shepherd mix, and we were like, we've had dogs before. We were like, no, she's not a shepherd mix. So we did one of those DNA tests, and she's actually half American Staffordshire Terrier and half Siberian Husky, and she howls like the husky. Do you want to go this way, baby? Okay, I guess we can go this way. Oh, I don't know what that is. Let's leave that alone. That didn't look good. But she's a really good girl. She's come a long ways, and she's a great companion. The hardest thing for her is she does have a couple of fears, and she's got a little PTSD from how she was treated, but she's come so far. She's almost like a normal dog now, and she definitely looks out for me. Boy, I tell you, if my husband is gone, she barks pretty loud if anybody's outside. Don't even think you're gonna pull anything on her. Very protective for such a short muscle dog. But she's a really good girl. She's definitely a snuggler, and she's house trained. Doesn't make messes in the house. She's been a great addition to our family. So I'm glad you like her. She's awesome. Aw, thanks, Will. I'm glad you love her. She really is lovable. It was a lot of work at first, let me tell you, but anything worth having is worth working for, they say. And I agree. She was worth it. I just hope she lasts a good long time for us. The unfortunate thing about dogs is they never live anywhere near long enough. We'd like to be able to get her to travel a little bit. Only time will tell. She seems to still be pretty scared of being in the car. I mean, she will go for a ride with us, but she doesn't enjoy the car ride. She enjoys the destination. She loves going out to get a treat someplace, wherever we go when we take her. And we need to take her at least once a week so that it stays in her head that going out and getting a treat and coming home is a safe thing. Because the last time we went a little bit longer, and she was so scared when we took her in the car, but she went. She will get in the car, so that's huge right there. And they're saying at some point we might get some rain, not today, but maybe in the next couple of days, so that's pretty cool. We definitely could use that rain. I don't know if who all's been following, but we tried a new species of melon in our yard this year. It's called sweetness melon, and so far we've only harvested one. It's blooming a lot now, but they're these little tiny melons. The ones we got were about golf ball size, so they're definitely tiny, a little bigger than a golf ball, but they taste like a cross between honeydew and cantaloupe. And so what we did when we ate them is we took the seeds out and then quartered them. Ooh, it must have been a lizard. You know what? Best bet is if you don't know what something is, just leave it alone, right? You are in the desert. But we quartered them and we just kind of scraped them off the skin with our teeth. I hope that doesn't sound gross to anybody. You could just actually use a potato peeler. It was our first time trying them and we thought, well, maybe the skin would be good, but it was definitely a tough skin, like a melon. But it was super ripe and super sweet and it was delicious. Hey, League, thank you. Hey, thanks for the hearts out there. I appreciate it. And this year we got some reddish carrots. They're pretty cool. They're orange on the inside. They taste delicious. And I think they were a Baker Creek seed variety. We never really meant to buy red carrots, but plus I always wonder if you buy a red carrot, is it like something they did GMO? But it was free seed, so I planted it. Practical woman here. And I imagine all of our carrot seeds will eventually interbreed with each other. But one thing I learned growing up with my mom was really into gardening. She was great at growing tomatoes in Alaska. But the seeds that you save from plants that you grow will be acclimated. So as long as you're buying seeds that are like heirloom seeds that have fertile seeds in them, you can save your seeds and replant them, and you'll actually usually get a better vegetable or fruit from the seeds that you saved. And I highly encourage people to save seeds, only because there seems to be a war on gardening and a war on growing. You know, if you think about it, one way to control the population is with food, right? And I can't grow rice here. I might be able to grow quinoa, but I really don't have the space. Last year I got some, and this year it was like very crumbly and it just reseeded. It was pretty disappointing. It just took up space in my garden. But there's a lot of things I can't grow, but I can grow some fruit, and I definitely can grow vegetables here. So I do what I can, and I encourage everybody to think about doing that on whatever level you can. You know, some people, you might be limited to something as simple as sprouting broccoli seeds. That's a very healthy vegetable. Very healthy vegetable. I've done that a little bit, but I find it tedious. But I think if that was the only thing that you were growing, you could pay attention and accomplish it, right? I have plenty of cruciferous things growing in my grow room, though. Bok choy, radishes, kohlrabi, different greens, right? So that works too. You just had some broccoli? That's awesome. Yeah, my only real hope of growing broccoli is over winter. I've had the best success with cauliflower here. And I've grown cabbage, but I really have to protect it from the rats. I tell you, those rats are such a pain. Cabbage likes it here, and cauliflower likes it here over winter. So those are the things I'm going to focus on for the winter, and carrots. Excuse me. Ew. Well, we all have things that we like and dislike. I think it's okay. You're allowed. Far be it from me to tell somebody what to eat. What is it? Why are you dragging me this way? Do you want to go back this way? Okay, we can do that. Oh, I'm not, We're definitely not walking over there because I can't get over all those rocks. It's kind of like a moat around that base of rocks. How about we just keep going straight, Meg? We can do that, okay? You can smell on the journey. I hope you guys can see okay. We don't have as good of a cell reception out here, so it tends to get a little blurry. Usually you can see her in the videos, but maybe not the environment as well. So apologize for that. She wanted to go this way though, so she got to pick. It's her walk. I'm just along for the journey. I'm definitely a vegetable freak. I could live on vegetables, rice, and beans with a little fruit. I could do that. My husband, not so much, but I will tell you, he does not complain. Mr. Painter's a rock star. He eats whatever I feed him. And I try to make sure that what I cook tastes good. So seasoning is where it's at. Sometimes technique, right? If you're a really busy person, soups in a Instapot definitely are your best friend. And you could even just throw like meat and vegetables in there too if you're a big meat eater. That works as well. When I was working here with the big commute, that was the only way I was able to pull off meals at home. As the Instapot, I'd just throw stuff in there and it would cook. And when I got home, dinner would be ready, right? Make a little salad to go with it. It is possible to be busy and to cook for yourself. That's definitely the best way to preserve your health, in my opinion. And an Instapot doesn't take up much space either. So if you have a small living environment, you could use an Instapot pretty easily. Loving this cloud cover. I tell you, it feels great. Oh, well, I love butternut squash. I've only managed to grow it once or twice, though. I haven't had much luck with butternut squash. I'll buy it at the grocery store. I try. I usually put some seeds out every year. Last year, I got those baby butternut squash. I got like 3 of those, and they were wonderful. We put them in the air fryer, and it was like a thick potato chip, like a cool crunchy snack. We ate them skin and all. So we grew 3 of them. We also managed to grow 2 acorn squashes last year. I'm pretty sure I planted some of those. Whether or not I'll get them, I don't know. So far, I've only gotten 1 spaghetti squash, but it's early for squash here. I'm hoping to still get a lot more spaghetti squash. Usually that's like one of our staples, and I've gotten 3 pumpkins. Actually, 4 pumpkins. Two are a little bigger, and what, do you gotta go potty again? Let me see. Great, I'm gonna have to get another bag. Luckily, we're by bags. Okay, wow. Let's see here. The closest bag is right over there. All right. Let's go get a bag. Come on. We definitely clean up after our dog because we don't want to pollute. So we got some pumpkins, and I'm thinking the squash should start setting on more now. The squash plants are looking healthier. They tolerate heat, but they don't really like extreme heat. The pumpkin, remarkably, I planted in one of the hotter places in our garden. And okay, the bags are over here someplace. There we go, right over there. I planted the pumpkins in a hotter spot of the garden, and those actually made it through the heat as well, even last year. So it was really hot last year. Do I have a leak in my cup? I hope not. Okay, let's get a bag and go back and dig up our mess and clean it up, right? Caught me by surprise this time. Meg doesn't usually do a double. Come on, Meg. Gnosticism. I am a white woman. Thanks for asking. Morning.
Morning.
All right, let's go find our spot and clean it up. Good morning. Oh, your puppy looks a lot like ours. She's a... Oh, I've seen you before. Yeah. You've got a rescue, I remember.
Yep. Good morning.
Oh, you're so cute. Have a good day. All right, Meg, let's go find our mess here and clean that up. Sorry, I got to do this and we can pick back up on our conversation if y'all are still there and want to. All right, I'm pretty sure it's right over here. Let me get my bag out. Give me just a moment here. Hey, Matrio, welcome to the channel. All right, just a moment. I'm going in to clean this up. right, now let's go find a trash can. Let's go this way. Plenty of trash cans. That's one great thing about walking in this park area is they have bags for your dogs and they have trash cans. Okay, what a good girl. All right, let's see, what did I miss? Good morning, Matteo. Welcome to the channel. So yeah, we were talking about squash, and I haven't had a whole lot of success with butternut squash. Will, if you have any pointers for me, I sure would appreciate it because I love butternut squash. I've tried growing potatoes here 3 times. I tried growing them in the summertime outside, in the wintertime outside, in a bucket in the winter outside. And I may stick a bucket in our grow room over winter and try growing them. It'll be like my 4th try because potatoes would be a great thing to be able to grow, but unfortunately it hasn't really, what is that, baby? She's like, I don't like that noise, Mom. Unfortunately, potatoes don't really grow well here. I was noticing the kohlrabi kind of has a turnip taste to it, and that's sort of like having a potato. I mean, it's not quite the same, but I can grow kohlrabi. I haven't had very much luck with turnips or rutabaga. I can get beet greens to grow. Whether or not I can grow an actual beet, I'm not sure, but I got beet greens growing in the grow room. Oh, you just tried it recently? Well, wow. Yeah, I like sweet potatoes too, and I tried those outside, and I tried those in the grow room as well. It's really hard to get the right environment. I think you need to be in the southeast of the US to grow those. Either that or I don't know. I just don't know how to get the humidity and the temperature right for any of that stuff, unfortunately. But I do have good luck with eggplant and with spaghetti squash and occasionally another squash. Zucchini I haven't had much luck with either. I got 1 zucchini this year. It's kind of not worth my effort. I'm probably going to send all my zucchini seeds to my daughter. I'm trying to say your name. Aziggy and Afeg. Welcome to the channel. It's nice to have some of y'all join us this morning. Well, it is a beautiful day today. Well, sure was nice chatting with you. I appreciate you joining in today. Oh, okay, it's all right. I know. Calm down. You're all tangled up. There you go. Good girl. You got yourself untied. I hope everybody has a blessed day today. Thanks for watching.